Hi everyone, welcome to Anthea Style. Thanks for watching. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. In our last video, it was all about putting together my fall mums and reusing some plants that I had from the summertime and repurposing them. Today's video now, we're going to be showing you how I'm putting my front step all together. So here I have a new doormat. It says welcome, and that would be good for all seasons. I am just going to place that in front of my door on the front step. One of the pots that I redid was for my front window on the garage. And that has in the Swedish ivy, the dusty miller, the English ivy, and the sweet potato vine. It looks a little bit limp right now because it just got transplanted, but I've just watered it so it will pick up. One of the things I want to mention is that I have pumpkins here that I purchased at 3 different stores, one of them being the Superstore here in our region, and then the other ones I purchased from a farm called Watson Farms, and then the other ones I purchased from a little storefront on the side of the road called the Veggie Shack. And I want to give a shout out to them. Those ladies were wonderful. They helped me carry out a lot of my green pumpkins that you will see that I've used. And Abigail, she was absolutely fantastic for assistance and to help. So if you're looking for nice pumpkins, it's still not too late before Thanksgiving. It's called the Veggie Shack and it's located here in our Durham region. So I am just placing some pots where I think I'd like them to go. I might end up moving them a little bit later. Some of them I have to, as you can see, wash off from the dirt, but I'm going to give this a start. Sometimes I say when I'm in the garden, it's kind of like I'm an artist with a paintbrush, just kind of feeling my way to know what's going to work best for me. So next I'm going to get the white mums and try these on the step here. Oh, I think that's going to look pretty. I might have to drop this little one down lower, but we'll leave it there for right now. That has the ivy in it. But that's looking rather pretty. And next I have a can. It's a white metal can, and it has in Dusty Miller and this lovely pink, deep pink mum that we put in that pot. And this pot has the sweet potato vine that we transplanted. Look how full that is. And that was on my back window in the backyard on the ledge. And that transplanted really nice and it didn't lose any of its bounce. And because this one can handle the shade, I'm thinking that this might go closer to my front door. But again, when it's all finished, we will see if I like the look of it. Because we have to leave room for everybody to walk. This white can here with the pink, I'm going to try right here to anchor the entrance with the color. And I think this white one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move possibly that down one. We'll have to see how this works out. Move that white one there. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got the winey color, the white, and then the winey pink. And then I can put the pumpkins in around there. Our step isn't a very large step, so I can't make it too tight. I have to leave a path for us to walk up. But tell me what you think. I'm kind of liking the look of that. And this one, this is where I did the Swedish ivy with the Dusty Miller and a grass that I had in one of the plants that was up on the front step. So I've retransplanted that one there. And I think I'm going to set this right here for now. Again, nothing's final till I'm all done. I've got to lay it all out and see if I like the look of it. And then I have these two little pots with just some annuals in them and a hosta that I might try in the corner here. See, a little bit of white. White there. And then this little white one, I think I'm just going to place that right here for now. Just in front of the big black pot on the side of the garage. Ooh, I'm liking that. Now I have one more, actually two more pots. One of them is a coleus that I never replanted. I just left it in the pot. I'm not sure if that's going to come up towards this front step. I might just use it down here by my bench. I have a tall planter that I just left some sweet potato vine in. It's kind of bare on the top, but it's got the foliage in the front. And that just might be perfect just to tuck in by the step. Actually, I think once we get all the pumpkins on, that'll be enough up there. So I'm going to place this right here in front of my bench, and I think I'm going to put a pumpkin right on the top of that, is what I'm thinking. We'll have to see. Okay. So, these are some small gourds that I picked up with the lovely marbling of greens and whites and a bit of yellow that picks up on the yellow center in the flower, the mums on the front step, as well as the yellow here. So up by my front step, I think I'm going to place these two there on the window ledge. And just create a little vignette with them. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Now, hopefully the squirrels don't get to these. But if they disappear, you know, you know. And a small white pumpkin. This is going to go. I think I'm going to put this here because it needs a little bit of white. And we'll put 3 there. And then maybe I'll get a different color to go up there. And one of the things that you can do is also put these gourds inside of your planters to add some interest, some dimension in your plant. So I'm going to place that right here on the soil. Now remember, it was sprayed with the clear acrylic, so I don't think it'll rot too soon. I mean, we only really have about a month to enjoy this before the frost comes. That's rather cute. And these are some of the other smaller ones that I got, and I also sprayed those with the clear acrylic. And we're just going to place these here for right now until I figure out what I'm doing with those. Okay, so on to the big pumpkins. This is how those pumpkins turned out. So I left quite a bit of orange showing on the bottom still and a little bit through out. And I actually took a steel wool, if you know what that, I don't know if you know what that is, but this is steel wool here, that's what we call it here. And I kind of roughed up, it's kind of like sandpaper, but it's wiry. And it took a bit of the orange to show through there for me. But I'm not sure if I want that, so I'm not going to do the front yet. I just showed you on the back that if you had too much paint on, you could take that steel wool and do it like that. So this pumpkin we're going to place up on the top step in front of that pot there. Ooh, how you liking that? Okay, and then I'm going to take a big white one and place that down on the next level. And when you're doing this, it will take a little bit of rearranging until you get that final look that you want. And look at this green one. Isn't that interesting? I'm going to put one of the bigger pumpkins in behind that. There we go. And this is going to sit up on the top step, and I'll lean it against the wall and then use the pot to brace it so it doesn't fall. And then put the other little white pot just directly in front. And then this one here, that's the green and orange one that came naturally, that color. Isn't that pretty? We're going to use this, I think right there on the bottom. We're going to use this right there on the bottom step, I think, for right now. Very nice. And then this green one. I'm going to move this can over just a hair. That's not going to fit there. So I'm going to do a little switcheroo here. This is all what you have to do when you're kind of designing. Just see what works best for you. I'm going to lean that up like that. And this white one, I think I'm going to put up here. So I'm going to move this can back a little bit. And that one there, and I'll set the white there. And make sure to show the side that you like. There. Now in this, I'm going to use another white one at the bottom of the stairs, right here. Maybe not. I think I'm going to move this white can and place this white pumpkin here, is what I'm going to do. And then this little white can, I'm going to just nestle it right in here, like that. Oh, that works out nice. And then this white pot can come back a little bit. So see, you're kind of adjusting as you go, figuring out what works best for you. Gonna deadhead that Dusty Miller a little bit. There we go. I think I'm liking that. And then I'm going to use this big green gourd and place it up here in the corner. Like that. And then these smaller ones here, oops. And then these smaller ones here, I'm going to place just a few in this can here. I'm going to place just a few in this pot to bring out some of the color of the other pumpkins that we're using, like that, and that makes a nice filler. And then in here, right in the center of that kale, I'm going to place this tiny little one. Isn't that cute? Very nice. And then we have one last big gourd to use. And this one, we're going to place these big pumpkins here first by our front entrance and finish off that vignette and make sure that pumpkin doesn't roll down the driveway on me. A little bit uneven, so I just have to move that around. And then I think I'm going to place this smaller white pumpkin here. And move this big white one down here. I think that works better. Okay. And then put this small white pumpkin here. I think that's a better balance. And that gourd back on top there. And I've just let the ivy slightly fall over the top of it like it would naturally. And then this small white pot, I'm not sure if I'm really liking this one as much, but I'm gonna tuck it beside this yellow pot at the front of the entranceway here. And then I have a couple more pumpkins to use. So this pumpkin I'm going to place here. It's a real pretty one. And I'm not really sure if I'm liking one of the pumpkins up here. So I'm just going to rearrange this here. And that's all part of what you're doing when you're decorating. This green one is not looking right up there for me. So I'm going to move the one that I spray painted up on the landing, moving that white pot of Mom's back a little bit. That like that. And then I'm going to put the green one in the corner standing up. Oh, I think that's a better display. I think that's a better way to do it. And then this one like that. I'm liking that much better. What do you guys think? I think I'm liking that. And I'm just adjusting my ivy. I absolutely love ivy. If you can't tell already, I have ivy growing over my entire house. And right now, with the little bit of cold weather that we had, some of the leaves are starting to turn, and at the back of the house, they're actually like a winey red, which is really pretty. Okay, so I have this tall pot here that has that wine-colored sweet potato vine growing in it. And what I'm thinking of doing is taking this pumpkin and setting it right there. Just a little whimsical look. And that one, I'm going to put this one over here. Give this a try and see if I like it here better. It's very heavy, so that's why I'm not lifting it. And it's pretty sturdy, I think. I don't want it to be falling over. But I think I like that look, and I think the vine will still grow okay because I'm not pinching. And then this can sit on this side of our front bench. And I'll put this pumpkin here. I had almost a runaway pumpkin, guys. And then I'll put this pumpkin right down here in front of it. And then this gourd is going to sit. I need one last spot for this. Oh, I'm thinking that maybe I'll stick this gourd in that planter right there. Oh, that dark green just seemed to anchor everything. See the green here with the green leaves? That just kind of balanced it. And this little pot here is giving me a bit of problems, but we'll see. I may or may not leave that there. I don't know if I like that there. I think it's too busy. I'm going to remove this white pot because I'm not liking the look of it right there. And I'm just going to place it down here. Okay. So I think that is going to be it for this year. So I have the pinky wine color, the green pumpkins, the white mums, and our white mums have a little bit of yellow in the center, so they do pick up on the yellow at the front of the garage. And then there's just a yellow pot with just one whole yellow mum in it at the front there. So it kind of just pulls everything all together. And then on the front step, I'll move out of the way. I put the new welcome mat, and it also has the sweet potato vine, like I mentioned before. It's very simple. It's a little bit cleaner than what I've done before. And believe it or not, it's not as busy. And I'm liking it so far. So tell me what you guys think. Please make sure to like, leave your comments, leave suggestions, tell me what you guys are doing. And make sure, again, if you're not following me already, to subscribe. And yeah, I think I really like how this turned out this year. It's a different color. The pumpkins are a little bit shinier with the paint, but I like the look. When the sun hits it, it just actually glows. One thing that I thought about doing is possibly getting little white mini lights and just draping them all around them, just for a little bit of glow at night. And I have a lantern that I want to put out here that you can set a candle in. But that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on future upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.